That ability to fall in love with your own life is what attracts the most authentic and deep connections. Here, every step is an affirmation of freedom and authenticity. Share in the comments. Is it about confidence, freedom, or enjoying the moment? Can you imagine the story each person here has to tell? Living without fear of being yourself is the purest form of beauty. Because that serenity isn't a luxury. It's a natural state you can recover when you decide. This is the inspiration you need to start living the life you've always dreamed of. While others stress about morning traffic, people here move with a calm that envelops you. What's the most striking thing about this paradise to you? It's impossible not to see how that natural grace hypnotizes everyone who watches. This is the power of living in a place where the energy pushes you to be your best version. The best music doesn't come from headphones. It comes from tuning in to the unique melody of your own life. Because true freedom starts in your mind, not your location. Because true happiness multiplies when shared. Who would you tag to experience this with you? Because sometimes just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see a place like this? Comment below. What story do you think you'd find in a place like this? What environment would bring out the best version of yourself? The morning coffee is replaced by the salty air and haste by tranquility. Can you imagine regaining that ability to be present that you had when every moment was a revelation? That freedom of self-determination is what allows every decision to be authentic and powerful. This place reminds you that life is for living, not for documenting. Here, the only rush is that of the tide, and each person seems to be in their own movie. Here, each person walks with that same carefreeness, as if they've rediscovered the magic of living without haste. Because true beauty lies in the power you give to your own life. Tell me in the comments, what's the most striking thing about a place like this to you? You can't help but notice the natural grace that dazzles in every movement. Did you see how the breeze enhances that natural elegance that takes your breath away? This is the transformative power of living without complexes or mental limitations. This is the transformative power of living a life with a positive focus. Did you notice how they move without any worry? This is proof that freedom is a choice. While your boss fills you with tasks, the only responsibility here is deciding how relaxed you want to be. What would be the soundtrack of your life if you lived here? Paradise isn't an expensive place. It's a mental state that costs nothing. Observe how each encounter here seems to elevate the energy of the environment, as if they had remembered their healing power. This is the elegance of a lifestyle that celebrates authenticity. This is the feeling that everything is right, exactly where it should be. While your profile on social networks seeks likes, here validation comes from being at peace with yourself. Real elegance is born when you stop chasing and start enjoying the moment. Your gaze is drawn to the way every step reflects absolute security. Can you imagine waking up every day with this view and this vibrant energy around you? Just look at the level of freedom that's breathed in every step they take on these sands. This is the elegance of a lifestyle that celebrates authenticity. That preventive medicine is living in harmony with your emotions and natural environment. This is the power of living, without complexes or mental limitations. This is the true meaning of living a life without regrets. Every movement tells the story of someone who has completely freed themselves. In the cinema, everyone escapes from their reality. But here, reality is so beautiful that you don't need to escape. Because the mindset of freedom is contagious and starts with small decisions. Did you notice how they move without any worry? Because that mental peace you see isn't a coincidence. It's the result of deciding to live without complications. Here, each person radiates that confidence that only comes from living in paradise. Comment below. What would be the hardest thing for you to let go of to live like this? Did you see how that girl walks with an elegance that completely disarms you? Did you see the level of confidence that person has? That's the tranquility that's felt when you live with a free mind. Did you see how people walk with a lightness that invites you to fly? Just look at how confidence blends with the landscape, creating a perfect picture. Look at how people move here, as if they didn't have a single care. Just look at the radiant confidence that's breathed in every step they take on this beach. Incredible how the sunlight highlights a silhouette that moves with total elegance. It's a level of security that inspires you to be more yourself, to show yourself to the world. Here, confidence is the only accessory that really matters, and it shows in every step. Because living here isn't just a dream, it's a mindset you can cultivate starting today. You can't help but notice how each person here feels like the master of their own destiny. This is the magic of a place that allows you to be who you really are, without masks. Imagine leaving behind the noise of the city to only listen to the flow of water. Did you see how people let themselves be carried away by the moment? This place teaches you that serenity is the key to happiness. That inner wisdom that emerges when you stop looking outside for what you've always had inside. That confidence that doesn't need muscles to feel powerful and secure always. Living with that peace is the true goal. Can you imagine waking up every day with this view and this vibrant energy around you? Tell me in the comments, what attracts you most to this beach lifestyle? That confidence is the result of stopping running and starting to enjoy every step. What would you do to bring this mindset of peace and freedom to your daily life? Did you see how the sun illuminates the confidence that radiates everywhere? Share in the comments. What adventure would you like to live in a place like this? What would you do differently if you knew you had the power to transform yourself so radically? It's impossible not to notice how the environment brings out the best in everyone who walks here. This is the feeling that everything is right, exactly where it should be. You can't help but notice the aura of security that person radiates. Look at the audacity with which that person walks, with a confidence that hypnotizes you completely. Paradise is a mindset that makes you feel invincible. The true luxury is the tranquility of a moment. What word would you use to describe the feeling of being here? In the doctor's waiting room, everyone looks at the clock, but here time doesn't exist when you live with total presence. Did you see the carefreeness with which they laugh and enjoy the moment? Tell me in the comments, what would a perfect day in your life look like? Did you notice the elegance with which they move? The noise of the city is replaced by the sound of seagulls. The pressure of daily life stays on the asphalt, but the peace that's breathed here is felt in every step. Here, people allow themselves to be, without masks or limitations. In the pharmacy, everyone buys sleeping pills, but here rest comes from a calm conscience. Have you ever seen such a natural connection between a person and their environment? There's no traffic here, just a flow of people who walk with an elegance that disarms you completely. Just look at the level of freedom that's breathed in every step they take on these sands. Look at the freedom with which that person walks along the shore, without any hurry. Life is much more than a job. It's a journey. Here, a freedom is breathed that makes everything seem possible and achievable. It's impossible not to feel how their free spirit infects the whole environment. Because paradise isn't just a place, it's a mental state. Incredible the level of peace that's felt in every gesture of the people here. What inspires you most about people who live with so much freedom in a place like this? Look at how the sun illuminates the silhouette that moves with total naturalness. Did you see how people walk here? Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite beach song? This is the feeling that makes you remember why you need a trip. Did you see the level of confidence that person has? Haste takes you away from the present, but calm connects you with the essential. This reminds you that life is much more than a clock. Pure natural elegance. Tell me in the comments, what would be your first activity in a place like this? Tell me in the comments, what's the most striking thing about a place like this to you? It's a tranquility that inspires you to leave the stress of the city behind. Tell me below, what destination makes you feel as alive as this one? Here, People don't just enjoy the sun, they enjoy life without regrets. Leave it in the comments. What's the first thing you'd do if you were here? Tell me below. What destination makes you feel as alive as this one? What would you say to someone who's looking for a change in their life? That's the difference between a life full of things and a life full of moments. Because the beach is just a setting, the real magic is in the mindset. Here, beauty isn't sought. It's lived in every gesture and every moment. While your air conditioning consumes electricity, here freshness comes from natural wind and freedom. This is proof that paradise is a choice, not a place. Because that mental peace you see isn't a coincidence. It's the reward of someone who has decided to live without complications. This is proof that those dreams you put away in the drawer are still waiting for their moment to shine. It's a confidence that's earned over time when you feel good about yourself. Just look at the confidence that captivates your gaze. A true inspiration. This is the inspiration you need to start living the life you've always dreamed of. Just look at how confidence becomes the best outfit in this place.